Yo, so how's it going guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So of course the brand new Heist DLC is right around the corner, and I know a ton of you guys are going to be looking for an active GTA 5 crew so you can find some other players to grind this heist out with. Of course, with GTA crews do come crew colors, and I know you guys know me for coming out with some of the best modded crew colors in this game. For the last few years I've covered a ton of different crew colors that all of you guys seem to have really enjoyed. So I thought I'd go ahead and put together a top 3 best paint job video for you guys, and as always these 3 colors are extremely different from one another. Now as soon as I post this video, I'm going to put a poll on my community tab on my actual YouTube channel that you guys can go ahead and vote on. Whatever paint job gets the most votes, I'll go ahead and set as the crew color for the next few days until I post a new paint job video. So I will leave a link to all 5 of my GTA 5 crews down low in the description. I will say they do fill up straight away, so make sure you guys click the little bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified next time I upload a brand new paint job video, so you guys can come and join my crew straight away. I've got 5 GTA crews, so I guarantee there'll be a spot waiting for you guys as long as you have your notifications turned on for my channel so you can get in there first. So as always, if you guys would like to see me post more epic paint jobs in the future, do be sure to drop a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, feel free to subscribe as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the paint jobs. Okay, so coming into the very first paint job, this is actually a paint job that I've had on one of my cars for like a year or so, but I've never showcased it on my channel, and I did notice a ton of comments from you guys asking me what paint job is on my Ocelot penetrator, so I thought I'd go ahead and showcase what paint job I actually have on this car, and it is an orange paint job that I am going to call the Orange Flame. Because as you guys can see, it is extremely bright. Definitely the brightest orange I've ever come out with in my history of doing paint jobs, so I thought I'd definitely include this one for you guys that like to stand out the crowd just like myself. So first things first, you guys do want to grab a car that you want to apply this paint job to and take it over to Paint Spray or LS Customs. Now obviously due to the style of this paint job, it does go good on any style of car, but the very first thing you guys want to do is apply the brushed silver steel to the base color of your car. Now once you guys have done that, you want to back out and apply the crew color to your car, and straight away you guys can see extremely distinctive and bright color. However, it's nothing to the color that we're going to be making it once we apply a pearlescent over the car. So from here you guys may notice it won't actually allow you guys to apply a pearlescent over your crew color. What you have to do is simply back out, hover over any metallic color in the game for about 5 to 10 seconds, then back out, go ahead and purchase anything for the car. So in my case you can see I go ahead and purchase a new number plate, and then you guys will notice when you go back to respray, you can now apply a pearlescent over the paint job, and the pearlescent we want to use is Race Yellow. As you guys can see, these pearlescents are slightly changing the color of the car. However, once I land on Race Yellow, bang, straight away you can see it seeping through the entirety of the car, creating a 3D paint job. Looks very nice indeed. However, for me, one of the best features about this paint job is it looks extremely good at night time. This is a bad thing about a lot of bright paint jobs, is they look very bland at night, but as you guys can see on screen, this car right here looks extremely bright still. So much so, I had a friend who never does paint jobs. He even went ahead and put this paint job on his Karuma because he liked it so much. And here is the RGB code for this paint job if you guys would like to go ahead and get it without being part of my crew. So don't forget, at the end of the video, if this is your favorite paint job that you guys would like to see me set for the crew color, do be sure to vote. The first thing you guys want to do is grab the car you want to apply this paint job to. You want to go down to respray, select primary, you want to go down to metals, and you want to apply a brushed black steel as the base color. Now if your car's got a secondary color, also set this as brushed black steel. Now once you guys have got both primary and secondary as brushed black steel, go back to primary and you want to apply the crew color over this, and bang, straight away you can see this looks very nice, very pastel-y, but nothing compared to what's going to look like when we take it outside. Nonetheless, once you guys have done that, go ahead and apply the crew color to your secondary also. Now here's the RGB code for this crew color if you guys do want to go ahead and apply it to your own crew. Nonetheless, once you guys have got the primary color as the crew color, you want to go back to primary, you want to go down to pearlescent, and you want to apply ice white over this crew color. Now bang, straight away you can tell it gives this very smooth, nice finish to the car. However, once you guys take this car outside, you can fully appreciate that it's very nice and silky smooth looking green paint job. There is no green that looks anything like this in the game, and like I said, if you guys do want to take things one step further like me and put a nice little green livery over it, it really does add a whole new unique touch to it. But if you guys don't want to put a livery on it, as you guys can see right here, it looks very nice indeed. But as I've already mentioned to you guys, there is a bunch of different green liveries in the game that I think would match really nice with this green paint job. This one car alone has got like 3-4 different liveries that are green based. As you guys can see right here, I've got this nice sprunk one, I've got the other P's and Q's one, and there really is just a bunch of different liveries that I can see looking very nice with this paint job. And I'm pretty sure you guys will have a bunch of cars that you've left in your garage, not done anything to, that you just want to inject some life into. So if you guys do go ahead and use this paint job, do be sure to tag me in any pictures you take on Twitter at LaazrGaming. All my social media will be down low in the description. But as you guys can see, look at all of the different greens it's going to switch through right here. A very lime green, pastel green here. Once it goes past 5 p.m, like 6 p.m, so it's going to be the worst time of day to show off paint jobs. As you guys can see, this paint job still has a very nice green tint to it, and even here under the shade turns into a completely different green beast, just making all of the greens that we get in the game look absolutely amateur. You guys that have been subbed to my channel for a while now, you'll know that I used to do paint jobs well over a year and a half, about 2 years ago, and one of the best style of paint jobs are the chromatic paint jobs, where you guys can apply chrome, a crew color, and a pearlescent on the same car. Now these paint jobs can look insane if you get the color right. However, to get the right crew color to actually stand out on the chrome is extremely hard. Believe you me, for the last few months I've been trying a ton of colors with different chrome overlays and they just haven't been working. However, earlier in the week, as you guys can see on screen right now, I was able to find an insane red which complements the chromatic trick extremely well, as well as the pearlescent overlay, which does make it change throughout the entire map of the day. As you guys can see right here, the pearlescent is more in effect at nighttime because you get this almost fading chrome effect, which looks really cool in my mind. You don't get nothing like it unless you use the chrome trick. And as you guys can see, even when you drive under bridges or you're underground, the car turns into a completely different beast, giving this like chromatic matte effect to it, looking very smooth. But as you guys can see here, a lot of the chrome color tricks will look 100% chrome. You'll probably be able to see the crew color slightly, so the fact that this crew color stands out so goddamn much, it's got to be one of the best chrome colors to be using. Now usually I like to give you guys suggestions on certain paint jobs that work best on certain cars. Last week's paint job worked good on all cars as I explained. However, for this week's chromatic paint job, I would suggest maybe doing it on a Lamborghini or a sports / supercar, because you kind of want the car to have lots of dimensions to it, lots of vents and cuts, because what that actually does is it helps the reflection from the sunlight and the chrome with the crew color. As you guys can see, it's like it's always sparkling on my screen right now, even though it isn't even peak sunshine in my game. It's like 5 p.m. right now and the car is still sparkling like a beast. So for that reason, I'm going to call this paint job Chromatic Red Ruby, because if you guys aren't aware, red rubies usually change between a pink and a red blooded color, always flicking through colors, kind of like how this paint job does, perfectly describing it. Nonetheless, to get this Chromatic Red Ruby paint job, you want to grab the car you want to apply it to, take it over to Benny's or LS Customs. Now the first thing you guys want to do is select respray and put the primary base color as chrome. Now if you guys are doing this paint job on a car that's got a secondary color, also apply the secondary main color as chrome. Now once you guys have got chrome on both the primary and the secondary, you want to back out, go back to primary, you want to go down to metallics, and you just want to hover over the top metallic for about 10 to 15 seconds. Do not select this metallic, just do as I'm doing on screen, just be hovering over it for about 10 to 15 seconds. Now once you guys have done that, back out and purchase anything for your car. So as you guys can see, I'm just purchasing a number plate. Now once you guys have purchased something for your car, go back to respray, go to primary, and then you want to apply the pearlescent over the chrome. So as you guys can see, the pearlescent is already kind of seeping through the chrome, looking pretty sick as it is, but this is nothing compared to the finished product. The pearlescent you guys want to select for this paint job is going to be race yellow. Make sure you you guys select race yellow, or if you don't have race yellow, then you can choose the normal yellow, but it must be a yellow for this paint job to reach its full potential. Now once you guys have applied the yellow, back out and simply apply the crew color over the pearlescent and the chrome, and bang, as you guys can see, you can already see the red seeping through inside of my garage, and you can never see these colors seeping through in LS Customs or Benny's. They usually look very hard to see. However, already in this strong line you can see it seeping through, just showing you that this is one of the strongest chromatic tricks. Now once you guys have applied the crew color to your primary, back out, go to your secondary, and also apply the crew color to your secondary. Now here's the RGB code for this red ruby paint job if you guys do want to go ahead and get it. However, that is going to do it for me, guys. 3 awesome paint jobs that all of you guys can get as of right now in GTA 5 online. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me including 3 paint jobs rather than just 1 in this video, and if that is something you guys do want to see in the future, do be sure to drop a like down below, and as soon as this video reaches 1,000 likes, like I said, I'll post a new paint jobs video straight away. However, that's going to do it for me, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.